This is the G-Shock Casio GMW-B5000G, and essentially it's the blacked out G-Shock on a rubber bracelet with a black metal hardware. And the reason that I like this model is because of this strap. Because if you don't want a metal strap, this really is the way forward. And in the past, I thought to myself, I really like the G-Shocks with the plastic resin case, but after a while, the plastic resin case can start to age. And if the case is actually metal like this, it should last longer. Now, what I believe that the black part is, it's ion plated, so it's impregnated into the material. But then I am told that the material might be a dark color all the way through, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I need to look into that. And also, the reason that I've left the window slightly open is I'm hoping to catch the natural sunlight that comes through, because often it makes these watches look so good, and you get the light play on the dial. Now, I don't know how good this is, and if I pull the curtain back, let me see how we go. Because what I'm trying to do is not use artificial lighting. Now, maybe that's an error of mine, because that might be better. What I am trying to do is always show watches in natural daylight. Well, that the light will come through the window anyway. And if I pull the curtain over, what it should do is change the focus of the camera, and it might look better. So on the viewfinder here that I'm looking at now, that does look nice, and I think the color saturation there is helping you see all the detail, on the case and dial. But maybe not. Let me pull that back there. It's quite difficult filming watches, because you have to think about the lighting, and it's not that easy. And how it might look. And also, for some reason, when I put this on autofocus here, it doesn't seem to want autofocus. Now, that might be the lighting, I don't know, but not a problem, because what I will do is manually do that. There's the profile, and I do really like this rubber strap. And I love this metal hardware here. What I am going to try and do is put it on whilst I'm on camera. Now, this could be tricky because I can't actually see the watch. I'm looking at a screen, so I'm going by sight. There we go. I've managed to do that. Now, as you can see, that looks pretty good. Some people will really like this watch. It will appeal exactly to their liking, because it has a positive display, and apart from that, it's all stealthed out. And I think the version of this with the dark screen is called the Darth Vader, and you can see why. Now, what I've also got for contrast is a TFC on its bracelet, and the TFC is basically the same watch, although the TFC has the DLC treatment, so it has a gunmetal hue, and it has the thin red line around the outside, so it makes it more colourful. Plus the white text G-Shock and protection is more pronounced, so it does have a more sporty look. But the reason I've pulled this into frame is to show you the bracelet against the rubber strap. Now, I suppose how I might better show you that is by putting this on, and you can see the metal bracelet's a bit easier to get on. So this is the metal bracelet option with this watch, and here is the you know, the B5000 on the rubber bracelet. I can tell you, well, this is my preference, that the rubber bracelet is probably better in that it's more comfortable, and you can certainly run around the block in this, and you know, wear it in a sports environment. Wearing the metal strap, it doesn't really lend itself to a sporty environment. You do know you've got a piece of metal around your wrist. If you're wearing the black leather strap, that is definitely better. Now, just for to add a bit more glitz here, I've brought in the MRG. So once again, that's very similar to the TFC, but the MRG is a titanium. And so what you're getting here is premium materials, and it's a little lighter. So I just thought I'd just bring that in so you've got some comparison there. I still like the whole blacked out version because, for example, on the TFC you've got the red line, which is great, but on the G, simply the 5000G. GMW-B5000G, because you've got this stealthed out positive display thing going on. You know, it's very is the word muted, or it's very wearable because it doesn't stick out. The TFC has this thin red line and blue text, so it has lots of colourful visual appeal, where the 5000G has less colourful appeal, but it still has the, you know, the style and the hallmark of the full metal GMW-B5000, and you know, it does sit in that place of coolness, and it's certainly a watch that, you know, is going to grab your attention, especially if you're a G-Shock fan and you like squares. And this watch works. It is super. And with its black strap, it you know, it definitely offers that strap option. And I think that if they released this watch on this watch head, so had their thin red line and the blue text on here, that would look cool. And I have actually seen a TFC on a rubber strap like this, and it looks good. I mean, of course you can see that it would swap over, but I think there's a lot of room for Casio here to create some new models and perhaps bring some color into this, and once again offer you know, some more color variations, not only of the dial but also the case. Now, I know that there are a few, but imagine if they did a stainless steel case with a white rubber strap. Now that would be cool, and then perhaps they had a thin red line around there, or a thin blue line, but you can see it would look fantastic. But there you go. It is a super watch. Casio, G-Shock, and these squares are, you know, really super products. Often I choose this Casio G-Shock square over many other watches because I use the stopwatch, I use the alarm, I use all the features. The countdown timer for boiling rice, for cooking meat. I use the stopwatch all the time for all sorts of things. When you park at the supermarket, I put the stopwatch on to time the length of time that I'm in that supermarket, because often the parking is time limited. I use the stopwatch all the time. It is a really, it's a feature that I use. Maybe I'm a geek. Maybe people can remember what time they went in. This is the countdown timer. And 10 minutes, I am always using 10 minutes for something, mainly cooking. I actually, so this is the truth. When I cook, if I don't have a watch on my wrist, you know, I tend to run upstairs or run to the place where I've put my a watch, and I grab it. And the odd occasion I don't have the watch with me. You know, maybe I will pick up the iPhone and type in a timer that way. But if I don't have a watch and I'm cooking, I'm niggled because I know I can't time anything. So, you know, maybe I am a person that requires a wristwatch for cooking, and that's my main function for it. I actually think it's a, you know, it's a fashion accessory as well, and it's a cool thing that you wrap around your wrist, and it helps you get on with life. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the GMW-B5000, I can't say that word, GMW-B5000G, and it's the half Darth Vader on a rubber strap.